Here we are down on Westbury View, coming to take a look at a 3-bedroom semi-detached property. But from here we'll come on up and you can see that we're just off Westbury View, heading on down towards the centre of town. It's going to take you about a 5 to 10 minute walk. You've got the park there also. We've got Queensway running up and that will take you up to Spa Road. We've got a garage up there as well as a shop. If we continue on round, you see Snowbury Lane taking you up towards the senior school, top of Bower Hill. That is going to be around about a 15-minute walk tops. As you continue on round, you can see just down below us, we've got this lovely open green space. We've got the Primrose Nature Reserve there too. And at the end of it, we've got the Forest and Sandridge School. As we continue on round, we've got more open green space. Both of these only a 2 to 5 minute walk away. As we then look up towards Sandridge Road, where we have another shop, the Co-op. And from there, we're going to head on in. So having come through the front door, you can see we're currently stood in the hallway with our stairs up to the first floor. Got plenty of space for coats and shoes. We've got a cupboard there with the fuse board and more storage, and we've got a composite front door. As we then come on through, we're heading on into the living room, which is a window to the front. 2-seater sofa here. You see here we've got the focal point of a television unit, got a radiator in the corner, and as we come around you can see we have a further 3-seater sofa, so quite a decent sized living room, and that opens up straight through into our kitchen diner. While we're here, there's a view to the front, and then we'll just come on down to the far end and we will pan around once again. So you can see a good sized living room as we pan around for the corner just next to our little friend. And then we come on straight through into the kitchen diner and onto the tiled floor. You see we've got the kitchen units on the right hand side, door to the rear, radiator in the corner, and you see here we have space for a table there on the left hand side. If I come on over into the corner here, you see we've got plenty of space for a large fridge freezer. Behind that we've got an understairs storage cupboard. But as we come around, we've got a mix of base and eye level units with worktop space over, tile splashback, got space for a tumble dryer, electric cooker down the far end with an extractor hood above, tile splashbacks continuing on rounds where we have space for a washing machine. We have a porcelain sink unit with single drain and mixer tap, window out to the rear, and there's another view out to the far end of the dining area, and there's a quick view out into the garden, and of course the same view from the door. But we'll head on upstairs. Right, as we make our way to the top, you can see we're coming onto the landing where we have the 2 smaller bedrooms round to the rear. We then have our bathroom, we have a cupboard, and then as we make our way to the front, we've got the largest of the 3. So a good size double. We've got a king size bed here with plenty of space for nightstands either side. Got windows to the front, radiator, and we've got a large amount of storage down the far end. Lots of people have put that as built-in wardrobes, but plenty of flexibility in here should you want to do that. As we come on down to the far end, seeing back through to the landing, and then there's a view out to the front again over the front garden, and you can see down to that open green space, ideal for taking your dog for a walk. As we come back on through, we're in the rear into bedroom number 2. So you see we've got a double bed in here. You could reorientate that, but we've got a window out to the rear with a radiator. As we continue to pan around, and of course you can see the large unit we have just here as we pan across, and there is a quick view out to the rear. Decent sized garden. They've pushed the fence out, give you a really good sized garden for size of the property. And then we come on into the 3rd bedroom, where currently it's being used as an office. As you can see, plenty of space for the unit. It's got a radiator down here, window at the far end. As we pan around from the far corner here, I have a quick view out to the garden once again, and then I'll take you over to the bathroom where we're coming on through. Got a heated tower on the left, low level WC, frosted window to the side. We've got a pedestal wash and basin with tile splashback. You then see the bath, piece shaped with tiling all the way from bath to ceiling with a glass screen, and you can see we've got a separate shower above. And of course we've got inset LED lights in here too. but we're going to go out to the garden where we start here on the decking, just coming out through the rear door. See, we've got an outside tap and an area of lawn. Of course, we've got a couple of raised sections here with a couple of borders. As we come on down to the far end, they've pushed the fence out where you can see we've got this lovely patio at the far end. Gives you so much more space out here. So there's back towards the rear. We've got a gate here, and you can see that heads on out to our garage and parking. I'll take you down there in just a moment. If we come on back up to the top, you can see from here we have the office space that's got power and light. We've got a radiator out there too, and of course we've got this lovely patio area as it extends down into the far corner. Ideal for having a barbecue, entertaining, and of course seating. If you come down to the far end, standing next to the rhubarb, that's a good look back across. But from here, I'm going to quickly take you on into that office. So you can see here with the radiator, separate fuse board, good amount of space. If you wanted to use this as an office workshop, it is at the moment ideal. You can see here that we've got a carport in front of our garage down the bottom. But of course, here we are having a look. We've got the front section of garden with that lovely gravel extending on down the side. As we come over the top of the property, you can see that office where it's been constructed down the side of the house. Absolutely amazing addition. And as we continue on to the rear, you can see we've got that decked area, the patio, all that area of lawn, and it shows you just how much more space you would have had if the fence was to stay along. And you can see just down behind the property is where our current owners park a couple of cars.